I'm Serena Abdelmassi. I'm a systemic coach working in the Middle East and Europe. And this is Alain Cardon.
Yes, Alain Cardon, French national, raised in Egypt for 16 years, and I am an international certified coach, certified by the International Coach Federation.
Alain, I have perceived in the Middle East a generational gap. I was wondering how coaching can help accompany this situation.
Well, obviously there's a generational gap all over the world, I would say also in Europe, between the older, I'm 67, and the much younger, and this is sort of a fact of life. I mean, the older generations have always had difficulty trusting the younger and understanding how the younger can bring useful change, new perceptions, new tools, new habits, and so on. And then they become older in turn, and so on. So this is an age-old story, and it's part of the coaching process, I would say, to accompany those apparent oppositions and possible collaborations. In the Middle East, I think a lot of the elite, and you probably will support this, will train, will send the younger generations to elite schools in Europe, in the United States, and so they actually participate in helping the younger generation be totally different. And then, of course, when these younger, well-educated people come back to their original country, they may have a cultural shock. And the older generation may have a cultural shock, saying, "Oh, you know, you got an education, but you changed." So obviously, I would say coaching is to accompany this complementarity between an older point of view, an older person's point of view, that sees things in time, that has perspective, that has a sort of strategic view that is based on a much longer past, but has less capacity to see where the future is going. And then the younger generation of educated people that have a much clearer view of where the future is going, and that may be disqualifying the past. Both are very useful. In other words, I think that the strategic point of view of the older is how to keep respecting some basic values, some important cultural dimensions, the usefulness of taking time. Where the younger are much more impatient, and much more rapid, actually, also much more capable of embracing really different immediate solutions, results, and so on. How can the two really work together and respect each other is the challenge. I think coaching can really accompany that, to work with the elder and the younger, to help them change the Middle East, and make their own synthesis of their past and their future. Yes.
So there's a word that comes to my mind is agility. putting
Yes.
agility and experience
Mhm.
together
Yes, yes, yes.
to make change happen in a good sense.
In a good ethical sense that corresponds to the value system that is there.
Thank you, Alain.
Welcome.